Krishna. We are in chapter 7, verse 24 of Bhagavad Gita. Avyaktam yaktimapannam manyante mama buddhayah param bhavamajananto mama vyayamanottamam. We'll repeat. Avyaktam yaktimapannam manyante mama buddhayah param bhavamajananto mama vyayamanottamam. Hare Krishna, I'm Sunita Sunel here in 2-minute Mahabharata stories. Let us continue with chapter 7, verse 24 of Bhagavad Gita. How to know about God, as we were speaking about the worship and about different forms of God in our previous chapters. Let us continue with this verse. Sri Krishna tells many of us are not able to understand him, as there is no beginning or ending. He is infinite. So it is very limited to know about his supreme nature. With this limited understanding, the humans see him as human or divine form. Do not perceive his supreme eternal nature. The moral is deeper understanding is needed to understand his divine energy. Let us see a small story about this. A sculptor was asked to create a statue of a deity. He created a beautiful form, but became so attached to his creation. But he forgot the deity's divine nature. The moral is, similarly, people get caught up in their limited perceptions of the divine. How it becomes limited perceptions? By viewing a statue just in physical form, then divine, seeing him as divine only in specific forms or traditions. What is spiritual growth? Moving beyond limited perceptions to understand the divine's vast nature. What we should do to understand this? Recognize the divine beyond limited perceptions. Let us see another story of Nachiketa. A young boy, being the son of sage named Vajasrava. During a ritual, Vajasrava donated old and weak cows. Nachiketa was disturbed by this and asked his father, "What kind of gift is this?" His father, in anger, said, "Go to Yama, the god of death, and ask him for knowledge." Nachiketa bravely went to Yama's abode. Yama was not present. Nachiketa waited for 3 days without food or water. When Yama returned, he was impressed by Nachiketa's determination and offered him boons. So Nachiketa asked for his father's well being and peace, knowledge for the fire sacrifice that leads to heaven, knowledge of the nature of the self and the mystery of death. So, what Yama taught to Nachiketa? It is nature of the self, that is Atman, the path of immortality, the ultimate reality or Brahman. What does this story teach us? It tells about courage and determination. We should see knowledge, understand the nature of the self and reality. It is understood that the imperishable nature of this beyond the personal form. There is many debates that Supreme Lord is formless. Others claim that he exists in his personal form. Still, these both forms are confusing. Now, which of them is original God? Did the personal form of God manifest from formless? Or is it vice versa? Previously, we have seen this debate in chapter 4, verse 5. It is said that Sri Krishna exists in the spiritual realm, eternally in his divine form. Therefore, the ignorant do not understand the magnificent and imperishable nature of his personal form. The moral is the divine personality of God has not manifested from the formless, that is Brahman. It is primordial. Primordial meaning is the form beginning state of time, primeval of cell part or tissue. The divine light that emanates from his transcendental body is the formless Brahman. In Padma Purana it is said, the light that emanates from the toenails of God's personality is worshipped as the Brahman by the Jnanis. Therefore, there is no difference between the two forms. Neither of them is superior or inferior. In God's personal form, His name, form, virtues, abode, pastimes, associates, etc., manifest as an extension of His divine energy. However, in the formless Brahman, even though all the divine potencies and energies exist, they are in a concealed form. Let us continue to understand about him in a whole manner, at least a little about him. Thank you. Good day to all of you.
ಹರೇ ಶ್ರೀಕೃಷ್ಣ. ಶ್ರೀಮದ್ ಭಗವದ್ಗೀತೆ ಅಧ್ಯಾಯ 7 ಶ್ಲೋಕ 24. ಅವ್ಯಕ್ತಂ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಮಾಪನ್ನಂ ಮನ್ಯಂತೆ ಮಾಮಬುದ್ಧಯ ಪರಂ ಭಾವಮಜಾನಂತೋ ಮಮಾವ್ಯಯಮನೋತ್ತಮಂ. ಅಳಿವಿರದ ಮಿಗಿಲಿರದ ನನ್ನ ಮಹಿಮೆಯ ಹಿರಿಮೆಯನ್ನರಿಯದ ತಿಳಿಗೇಡಿಗಳು ದೇಹದಿಂದ ಹುಟ್ಟಿ ಬರದ ನನ್ನನ್ನು ಹುಟ್ಟಿ ಬಂದೆ ಎಂದು ತಿಳಿದು ಬಿಡುತ್ತಾರೆ. ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯವಾಗಿ ಭಗವಂತನ ಬಗೆಗೆ ಸರಿಯಾದ ತಿಳುವಳಿಕೆ ಗಳಿಸುವುದು ಕಷ್ಟ, ಆದರೆ ತಪ್ಪು ಗ್ರಹಿಕೆ ಸುಲಭ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಹೇಳುತ್ತಾನೆ, ನಾನು ವಸ್ತುತಃ ಅವ್ಯಕ್ತ ಎಂದು. ಜೀವ ವ್ಯಕ್ತ ಆಗುವುದು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಪಾಂಚಭೌತಿಕ ಶರೀರ ಬಂದಾಗ. ಆದ್ದರಿಂದ ಸ್ಥೂಲವಾದ ಶರೀರವುಳ್ಳದ್ದನ್ನು ವ್ಯಕ್ತ ಎನ್ನುತ್ತಾರೆ. ಭಗವಂತನಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ದಿನ ನಾಶವಾಗುವ ಪಾಂಚಭೌತಿಕ ಶರೀರ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಆತ ಸರ್ವದಾ ಅವ್ಯಕ್ತ. ಇಂತಹ ಅವ್ಯಕ್ತ ಭಗವಂತ ತನ್ನ ಅವತಾರದಲ್ಲಿ ತನ್ನ ಸ್ವತಃ ಇಚ್ಛೆಯಿಂದ ಒಂದು ರೂಪದಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಕಾಣಿಸಿಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತಾನೆ. ಶಾಸ್ತ್ರೀಯವಾಗಿ ಭಗವಂತನ ಸ್ವರೂಪದ ಅರಿವಿಲ್ಲದ ಜನ ತಮಗೆ ಕಾಣುವ ಅವತಾರ ರೂಪಿ ಭಗವಂತನಿಗೆ ತಮ್ಮಂತೆ ಪಾಂಚಭೌತಿಕ ಶರೀರವಿದೆ ಮತ್ತು ಭಗವಂತ ಒಂದು ದಿನ ದೇಹತ್ಯಾಗ ಮಾಡುತ್ತಾನೆ ಎಂದು ತಿಳಿಯುತ್ತಾರೆ. ವ್ಯಕ್ತವಾದ, ಸ್ಥೂಲವಾದ, ನಶ್ವರವಾದ, ಪ್ರಾಕೃತವಾದ ಶರೀರ ಇಲ್ಲದ ಭಗವಂತನನ್ನು ಅಂತಹ ಸ್ಥೂಲವಾದ ಶರೀರದೊಳಗೆ ಬದ್ಧನಾಗಿರುವವನು ಎನ್ನುವ ಅರ್ಥದಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರು ತಿಳಿದುಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತಾರೆ. ಹೀಗೆ ತಿಳಿದುಕೊಳ್ಳುವವರು ಬುದ್ಧಿಶೂನ್ಯರು ಎನ್ನುತ್ತಾನೆ ಕೃಷ್ಣ. ಭಗವಂತನನ್ನು ತಿಳಿಯಬೇಕು ಎಂದು ಭಕ್ತಿ ಮತ್ತು ಜ್ಞಾನ ಮಾರ್ಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಸಾಗಿದವರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಭಗವಂತನನ್ನು ತಿಳಿಯುವುದು ಎಷ್ಟು ಕಷ್ಟ ಎನ್ನುವುದನ್ನು ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಈ ಅಧ್ಯಾಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ನೂ ವಿವರಿಸುತ್ತಾನೆ.